never gets old. Um, Hello, people of the planet. Welcome back to my channel. I am playing catch up on today's episode of Port Charles Public Radio. My name is Abby. I'm talking about yesterday's episode. I fell asleep like at 9 o'clock yesterday and didn't watch yesterday's until just now. So I'm going to review it now, and then I'm in transition out of this apartment into my new one. So I'm going to go to my new one and watch the new episode and maybe do my review in a couple hours. We'll see if I make it. Let's talk about Monday. It was a good episode, in my opinion. We had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16 people on, and we were at 6 different locations. Technically 7 because we were in the hospital room and also Finn's office. So I'm going to say we were technically in 7 different locations. So I don't know. There wasn't a lot to talk about in this episode except, we were kind of playing catch up. I think everybody was. We can talk about Emma being there and being an adult. Oh my God. She was there for a second, being Emma, of course. Robert and Anna had their spat about Peter. She was like, why can't you be there and like let this lie like you have for a bunch of agents in the past? You have just let things die and evidence die with them and things. So like, why can't you let this go for me and my kid? And he was like, because I just can't. That's so obnoxious, in my opinion, that he doesn't give a reason other than he thinks Peter's a bad guy. I think what he's trying to get at is that Peter's going to keep hurting people and keep killing people for the sake of covering his own ass. And Anna doesn't see that he's covering his ass. And that he's not as good or hasn't been as good as she thinks he has been. He's like now turning his life around after all this stuff with Andre Maddox and Franco. But like, he had a part in all of that. And I think she knows that. But she's going to keep giving him the benefit of the doubt because he's her son. What the fuck ever. I don't know how this is going to end for Peter, honestly, but I just know it's going to. At least, like, it's all going to come crashing down at some point, and we're going to have to re-vindicate him all over again as a character. But especially now with Spinelli being not so subtle about stalking him and trying to understand his background and figure out if he's a good guy or not, with Maxie being so extremely obvious about loving him for being a good guy, and Robert letting it out of the bag, and Finn acting like he's going to tell Sam things. It's going to come out. It's going to. And probably pretty soon. So we're just going to have to see where that damage will go. Sorry. Let's talk about, we got to see Neil today for a hot second. He was talking to Alexis about how he, appealed to the medical board and that he's going to try to keep his job, and they're going to have to try to not, sleep with each other or date for 2 years. Whatever. I think that's going to be hard. We'll see how that goes. And Alexis went to go talk to Finn about it, about how, it sucks that her daughter is going through that situation with her baby daddy, and that it's only going to get worse because they're going to break the rules and see each other. And Finn took that as a let's go talk to Sam moment because he felt bad. This is not good. I think this is going to like end his relationship with Anna. That sucks. I mean, I guess he's better off with Hayden when she gets back, but like, I kind of wanted to see Anna be with him. Love him. Whatever. Um, we got the good news from Spinelli today that him and Ellie are moving back to Port Charles. So I wonder if this means Bradford Anderson got his contract back, if he's going to be a full-time guy or if he's going to be part-time as much as like Scott Baldwin's character is part-time, you know? Like I wonder if that's what that means for him. We haven't seen Ellie like at all since they've been gone. So I wonder if they're going to bring back the same girl or if they're going to cast somebody different to play Ellie. Because they're not letting go of this Ellie storyline that she's around. So I think they're just, God damn it. I think they're just in a flux of casting, maybe? I don't know. Um, she was a white redhead, so let's see if they do the same thing. Anyway, which is quirky as fuck. Yeah, so I think that's gonna leave us with Joss and Trina, and then all the Brando, Carly, Sonny, Jason, Dev stuff. So let's talk about Jocelyn and Trina because there were a couple good moments there with those girls. I wrote down some good lines. You know, they were talking about how Trina's working awfully hard to break into the art world because like that's what she wants to do with her life is like join the arts and like make a career out of it. That's why she's following Ava around. Ava's given her these wonderful opportunities and she's pretty cool to her. And Jocelyn's like, yeah, until she's not. And, you know, I only say this from experience. She did, you know, kill my brother, like, not intentionally, but I mean, she made his life hell. And, you know, of course, Trina's like, I don't want to get into that. She's like, no, I don't either, but I think you need to be reminded. And, you know, that she can be nice until she's not. And Trina reminded her that not everyone has a billionaire daddy who can open all the doors for them. And she didn't say it to be catty. She certainly didn't come off catty when she said it. She was like, not everybody has a billionaire daddy that can open doors for them. Uh, God, and Jocelyn handled that in such a Carly way, but better. Like a Carly Jax mix. Because normally Carly would take that and be like, okay, well, you know what? And Jocelyn took it as Jax a little bit, like with Carly's like she took it like as Carly would, but with Jax's attitude is what I would say. She kind of took it like, well, you know what? And that was very brilliant how she played it. She said, I'll get my billionaire daddy to open every door for you he can if that's what it takes to get you away from Ava. Like, oh my God, that was a good line. And she read it well. She didn't say, wow. And she wasn't all uncanny about it. Like she just came off like, well, I will get my billionaire daddy to open every door he can for you if that's what it takes to get you away from Ava. Like snaps to Eden McCoy. Oh my God. That little bitch knows how to read that shit. Oh, that's such good casting. So props to her. And then later on in the scene, they got past that. They were talking about how Cameron's doing great because he's taken sports as like his way to get into college. You know, college is around the corner, so Jocelyn better get her shit together. And how she just needs to stop like going into things so pessimistically. I wrote down the line that Trina read off because it was Deep Thoughts by Trina Robinson. It said, go into it thinking. If you go into it anything thinking, she was like, what are the magic words? If you believe that you can or can't do something, then that's true. If you believe you can do something, that's true. If you can't believe you can do something, that's also true. And Jocelyn was like, yeah, deep thoughts from Trina. And Trina was like, yeah, and this applies to dating too. If you go into it thinking it'll end horribly or you'll lose him, then you will. Um, that was a great line because I can really identify with that. The past two relationships, the past like three relationships I've been in, I definitely went into it thinking, this is gonna end horribly, or this isn't gonna last forever. I'm not gonna keep him forever. This isn't gonna work out. And I lived in that fear until I lost him. So I can understand how not embracing a relationship and being really standoffish can cause the turmoil in one. Um, yeah, that's all I'll say about that. Good for her for being honest, Trina. I fucking love Trina, and I love that Ava gave her more work than just an hour on a Wednesday, 2 hours on a Wednesday. She put her in charge of some sort of opening. I didn't hear what she said, but like, good for her. I'm so proud of Trina's little 16-year-old self making shit happen. Yeah. Last but not least, let's talk about Brando, Carly, Sonny, and Jason and Dev. And let me just go ahead and put this out here. For all this shit that's going on in Sonny's life, he's being really fucking sloppy about it. He is. I mean, Carly, what the fuck? You're gonna go to Brando's like hospital room. You're gonna tell him everything you know. Everything. That's all we know. I mean, we know it all. This is all the shit that Sonny's people got. And he's like, mm-hmm. And how did you not know that I was dead? Well, truth is, we looked up an obituary that you had died, and we called Gladys to confirm it. And Sonny's people looked into it, found the same obituary. And he's like, So my mom put an obituary out in the paper. Wow, she really made it that powerful. And she was like, I think it's more to it than that. She took out a life insurance policy on you and cashed it out. Oh, yeah, that's some pretty shitty things to do as a mom. But, like, why you tell him everything? Because, like, now they've got no leverage on you. Like, none. He could have given you something. So we know he was a Marine and that he worked at Bobby's Bikes in Southern California after coming back from Iraq and having some serious PTSD that led to an opioid addiction or a drug addiction. They didn't really specify that, but he spent his money on that, which I don't know if he mentioned that like that was his last GI Bill that they spent on, or if like he gets disability from the military. Because like I think with issues like that, he should be on like 100% disability for his life. Um, I don't know. Anyway, and the fact that like I don't know that there's a little bit of sloppiness in that for me. But like the fuck, Carly, you're just gonna like show up there, show your whole goddamn hand with no poker face, and not even consult with your husband about it. I mean, Dev's walking over to his friends like, should I go meet my bio daddy, like my fake bio daddy? And of course, those girls were like, no, you should let Sonny decide this. And he's like, okay, walks out. They're like, $5 says he's gonna go to the hospital. Should we stop him? Let him make his own choices. Sonny, why are you not on top of this shit, man? Like, because he's distracted with his dad. Like, he let Carly go. Okay, first, he stayed up all night with a man interrogating him, and the second he left, like in that little window between him leaving, Jason showing up, that guy got the jump on your man, shot him, and almost shot Jason, almost escaped. Luckily, he was dying, so he gave you the name, but like, come on. And then you go out to go visit this motherfucker in prison, and you don't even like give him like your real Sonny shakeup like we know you can do, man. No, that was dumb. And now let's see, Brando has been in the hospital for what, a night, 2 days, whatever. His doting mother's not there right now. I wonder where the fuck she is. But like Carly shows up without even like confronting Sonny on it after she got all the information from him and his people, goes to him, tells him everything, and then fucking tells him, yeah, I'm just gonna be honest with you. We know the truth. Or like the truth is like Dev is just a kid that Sonny needed wanted to help. We need official documents on it. So we told him it was your kid. That's what we're telling the world. You're a stupid bitch. I just want to put that one like that was why would you put him on the spot? Like you can't trust this guy. Oh my god. I did not think Carly would just sell her husband out like this. But she did. And like everybody who's involved, she just like blew this out of the water. Are you kidding? And like Sonny knew none of this was happening. It's been how long that guy's been in the hospital? He sends Jason to go to the hospital to go figure out this guy. What? Like, you should have been there already, man. You should have been the one having this conversation with him the next morning. Like, after you're like, okay, I gotta go home. No, you needed to go to the hospital after you were done. Anyway, he should have gone to the hospital and they should have kept their story straight because he told Gladys to tell, like, nope, you're going to keep lying and say that this is your grandson. Brando told Carly that's not true. And I can tell you how I know that's not true. I'll go back and tell you the timeline. You know what I'm saying? And she fucking blew him. Oh, God, I'm so mad. He shows up. Hey, what's going on? Shouldn't I be calling him Dad? Like, this is fucking dumb. And then Jason shows up like, hey, what's going on there? Carly's about to fuck shit up. She's about to get in some trouble. Oh my God. Just dumb. She mentioned this life insurance policy, but like, I don't remember Gladys mentioning. I don't know. Maybe that was part of the research they got on it. But anyway, this was a crazy Monday. I cannot wait to go back to my apartment, my actual apartment, and watch Tuesday's episode. I luckily packed all my shit up, so now I just gotta take that journey, and then I'll be back on here maybe in a couple hours. Hopefully, I won't be dead. Not dead as in like dead from my journey, but like tired dead. Yeah, thanks for sticking with me this long. Peace to the planet. I'll check back in soon. Bye.